Welcome everyone. My name is Autumn Hoffman and I'm a physical therapist assistant and I'm the upcoming director for the Colby Community College. I've been in this role for 2 years now as the instructor and I'm getting ready to step into the director role. I'm starting in August, so I'm really looking forward to this opportunity. I've learned a plethora of information that is going to set me up for success being the director of the program. So here I have a list of my goals. I'll kind of give you a quick summary of my professional goals. Professionally, I want to develop a successful pre-summer course to set my students up for success in learning how to study and how to manage their time, because this is a program that they've never done before. I've had bachelor students come in here and state this is the hardest they've ever studied in their life. So my students that don't understand that quite yet or have never opened a book before, they really need to understand the intensity of this and be prepared before I just throw them in August. So I think it's going to be a good resource for them. And then the next one is my clinical instructor training course, which I'll go to here in a bit in my professional development plan. So you'll get to see that goal a little bit more in depth. For the future, anything's open. You know, every year is a new year, and I learn new things every day, so I just look forward to what the future has to bring for me. We'll jump right into my philosophy here. It's really based on 2 things: leadership and the effective pursuit of technology. And I really think you need to be a strong leader when working with technology. You have to build those relationships, those mentorships, have a vision, because if you don't have those, it's really hard to see where technology can take you and build those leadership roles. And I think, technology isn't for everyone and for every classroom, so I think it's really strategic on how you effectively pursue that technology and integrate it into a classroom. So it takes a lot of thought and processing and evaluating what's effective, and that's my underlining philosophy of technology. I'll give you a quick glance of my resume. I am obviously not looking for a position. I've just been promoted to the director, but it's a quick, simple, chronological order resume that's kind of straightforward and clean cut. My professional development plan really hones into my goal 2 of my professional goals. I'm really looking at creating an online training program for my clinical instructors to help enhance the students' performance during their clinical rotation. I only have 42% of the national CIs, 42% of CIs across the nation are certified through the APTA program. Otherwise, last year I had 65 CIs and only 3 of them were certified through the APTA, and only 3 were certified through our presentation that we present to them via email. And so I really think we need an online source rather than just using PowerPoint that the CIs have to read through, that we create an online one that's kind of interactive, videos that they can watch wherever they're at and be accessible either by computer, tablet, or phone. Really making sure this is practical and available to my CIs. I really think it sets them up for success and my students up for success, and it makes it easier. Being a CI takes a lot. It's very time consuming for them, so I really want to promote their success and really want them to thrive, to continue to be CIs. And so that's my overall goal for this online training program. My professional training videos here. I've been working with several individuals on how to start an online program or use online training tools. So this first video is my CNA instructor that's trying to build a hybrid program. This video here at the end is another instructor who's an OSHA safety instructor. I'm trying to teach her how to use Screencast-O-Matics for communication and training resources. And the one here in the middle is for my students, teaching them a different anatomy apps that they can use to learn the human body. We'll jump here right down into the presentations. I have 3 presentations here. First one is how to use StudyStack. I have my Prezi presentation, which is the Google Calendar. So we talk about what it is, getting started, that I'll send them a link, how to open it, what they're going to see, and then we jump right into adding events and why it's successful. Organizing time is less stressful on the student, and when they have such information coming to them at a very rapid speed, I think it really sets the student up for success. And this last program is HEP2Go. This is a program that I use for my students to turn in their exercise assignments or design home exercise programs for the patients in the clinic. This first article is about technology and students. I think sometimes we really forget to keep the students in the driver's seat. We get excited about technology and what it can do for us, but we don't always evaluate how it's affecting the students. That it may be an easier resource for the instructor, the teacher to use, but not necessarily always seeing how the students are applying this information. So, a very good article on the importance of instructional design. The second article here is blended learning in higher education. It compares two literature reviews and how the articles don't always promote blended learning in very high level courses. So these articles look at general health course and the clinical education pharmacology course. And so you can see here that traditional still wins out a little bit over blended learning when the courses are really in depth and detailed. And pharmacy involves face-to-face communication with customers and stuff, so it's really just a neat article to see how blended learning is used in higher education and what courses work best for it. The last article here is assistive technology, and it really talks about that Mac and Microsoft already have accessible systems programmed in. So it makes it really nice to see that there are resources out there that are already free, built in. You don't need the expensive equipment, and it kind of overviews that there's several different apps and things that we can use, like FaceTime or text-to-speech, and things for students with visual or hearing disabilities. They even have apps for Braille for those who are visually unable to see the words. So it's really neat to see what is available here. And lastly is just an overview of the extra resources. I have a lot of how-to videos, articles that overview. There are a lot of foundational things. I'm new to just education in general and learning how to implement programs, design lessons, and build a course. And so these are foundational ones that I can give to my peers and colleagues who are wanting to add these things in something that they'll be able to transition and understand. And as for the professional development plan, I have 3 different examples here because they focus on 3 different things. And so I have those listed there that you can kind of read through. But they're great resources for others and for myself as I continue on. Lastly, honestly, this program has been wonderful. I have learned a plethora of information, for my e-portfolio here. I have used a ton of assignments and lessons from several different courses throughout the program, and the courses that aren't listed doesn't mean I'm not using them. It just means I'm still figuring out how they fit into my program and seeing what other pieces of technology I can add in. So overall, I am grateful for the time to grow in this program and to take this information to the next level and kind of just spread those wings and try things out and see how things go. So thank you. I hope you guys have a great day.